That's dope.
What is up, everybody? I'm Scott Melker, also known as the Wolf of Wall Street. And before we get started, you need to subscribe to the channel and karate chop the like button. Just repeatedly, just keep hitting that like button. Guys, what is up? It is round 2 for today. Chartapalooza, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Wednesday. I take your chart requests from paid subscribers to the newsletter, which you can check out right down below. There's a link to the newsletter. And then I become their chart slave. I come in here. My assistant picks the top, 25, 30 charts. There were times I used to do 60, believe it or not. 25, 30 charts.
That's dope.
And then I take a look at them, and then we cry a little, probably. We cry a little, probably. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's a nice, lovely afternoon out here in these streets. Out here in these streets of Gainesville. And what's more important than these charts? That, of course, is DYDX, the largest decentralized exchange in crypto. Users can now trade with zero gas costs, cross-margining up to 25x leverage, and the ability to earn DYDX, not available to U.S. users. That's right, guys, DYDX. Have any of you guys been trading there? They're the amazing sponsor of Chartapalooza, but many people don't know they've actually, as a decentralized exchange, which basically has all the features of a centralized exchange, have done more volume than some of the biggest exchanges in the world on a number of days. They've had days where they did more volume than Coinbase. Absolutely bananas how much volume they're doing. And if you guys have ever traded on any decentralized exchange, let's just throw one out there like Uniswap, and paid $200, $300, $400, $500 for a simple swap, you can trade on DYDX, which is a decentralized exchange with the features of a centralized exchange and no gas fees. No gas fees. And if you sign up below using the link, first of all, just click on do me a favor, click on the link, period. Just click on it. Click on the link. Click on the link. They'll say that you went there. But 10% off the already low fees with no gas fees. Use DYDX. That link is right down below. Again, 28 markets you can trade, 25x leverage, cross margining, zero gas costs on the trades with a 10% discount. So now let's look at some charts of things that you might be able to trade over there on DYDX. Yeah, here we go. First, we're just going to take a quick look at Bitcoin. Not much to see. Had that nice bounce I talked about this morning. I want another dip for bullish divergence. That's it. If we can get a 4-hour close below 47,543, we're only at $200 above that right now. We would have potential bullish divergence in play with oversold RSI in the 4-hour chart, my favorite signal that there is. So let us be watching for that to happen. Okay, now we are going to dig into your chart requests. These are yours. They are not mine. I'm not pulling them from the comments over here. They're predestined. They're pre-chosen. So don't spam the chat, bro. All right. Let us go. COTI, USDT. COTI. Let's get some new lines here. We're going to start off freshy on the daily. Now, I would say, well, that was a savage bearish SFP right there. That looked like it was going to cup and handle, actually, right? There's a beautiful cup starting to handle and then just absolute savagery. Not what you want to see from something that looked like it was going to be such a beautiful thing. Matthew asked if this is my last show of the year. No, I'll definitely be here tomorrow for sure in the morning. And I already recorded a 2021 highlight video this morning that we'll definitely put out on Friday on the 31st. So you'll get to see more of my busted face before we're done. Anyways, let's just now put this here. We have a clear kind of area right through here. Right? Not exactly, but you get the idea. Maybe even that line that was there before. Yeah, I like that. And then you have this area sort of through here. Right? And then if you're getting really granular, you have an area that's right through here. Ish. Something like that. When you're drawing lines and you're deciding support and resistance, then you start on the right? You start over here. So that's why I kind of think that's pretty good. This one touched right here going back. That's an obvious level. This one I'll start at the left because holy crap, that's perfect, right? And that's such a flip. So I think those are your levels right now. And I think you might actually, let me see, you might be getting a back test right now. Another sort of failed one of these kind of vibes. That could be the line, but we'll call it right there. I mean, we're seeing a lot of these that have sort of failed like that, right? Bitcoin did the same, but it is acting as resistance right now. I would say this looks kind of fine. We'll just pull this right here. Anywhere above 3670, you lose that. You start talking about these lows down here that were swept already once. Ideally, you could trade it from here to about 48 cents, 49 cents, something like that, and then looking for a move up. This actually doesn't look that bad. We have another level here, by the way. If we're just drawing every level we can find, you probably have something going on like this. But that's getting really, really dug in here, right? Because of those right there. Like over 42, 48, 36, sure. There's some levels that you can play with on this. But yeah, you really want to get back above 48, right? Back above here. So tough to trade a lot of these right now. Is COTI dependent on Cardano? I don't know. I don't even know what the relationship is, to be quite honest with you. So I don't know. Do you think January is going to be a crazy month for crypto? I don't know, man. Have this sort of like weird gut instinct I've been having already for a month. If you guys remember that things are just going to be slow for a while. I don't know. Maybe it'll be crazy. Maybe it will be. I don't know. CRV tether. CRV versus the tethers. And the tethers are tethering their tethers. Well, let's see something real quick. I think I tried this before and it didn't work, actually. I'm having deja vu. But that's pretty perfect. That's what I would say is happening with CRV. We've just lost the mid-range of this channel, right? Let's clean this up. Clean it up. I'll put them here. Isn't that Honda CRV? Who names herself after that? Like Kanye said, what do you think I rap for? To push a fucking RAV4? Name it after kind of a like average car. Oh, there you go. I used to have a Honda CRV. There you go. See a CRV. Yeah. Crypto Banter called the COTI pump because the ADA Summit announced a partnership. Oh, okay. Well, doesn't look like it's pumping right now. We'll see. CRV, and let me close that so I don't have to look at it again. CRV. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty clean channel situation. You're kind of losing the middle. So this is your main support. If you get a bounce down off this support, you would definitely want to take that. You got something going on through here for sure. Let me see what that draws back. Yeah, and that's this whole area right here. So we'll give a line right. No, here-ish, something like that. Right? So those are your horizontal levels. $6.39, $3.23, and $1.63. There's a lot of other levels between there, let's be honest. Here. Just call that one 269. And then you got one that we're where we are. I mean, if you're looking at like a 4-hour chart, you definitely do have a level right here where we are right now. So that's the outlook. What you want to do with that, I don't know. I don't see how you long it when it's just breaking this resistance. Unless you're playing this level, in which case you should have bought 30 cents lower, so 25 cents. But in general, this isn't a nice uptrend. You know, it's got a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You have to have a higher low, higher high. That might be considered a lower low, actually, in that structure. But as long as you're in this ascending channel, you're good to go. I would be looking to play the bottom of it if you get a bounce. Otherwise, I mean, you really want to get back above this high here at 642 and then play that sort of price discovery move. Dot. Still has a Honda CRV. Not going to make it. Better than a RAV4, you know. Crucified Whitehead. So CRVs are fine. Series are fine. I'm just saying it's not the dream. I'm not living the dream. I drive a Kia Telluride. It's great. It's not the dream. I can drive whatever I want. I just like my Kia. I just like it. Emmy drives a G-Wagon. So that's like 5 times nicer than my Kia Telluride that I rock on the daily. We'll see though. See that Tesla eventually come. I don't know. Buy some more stuff. Have a golf cart. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. William says new RAV4 is nice. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, get a Telluride, man. It's the best car I've ever seen. Best car I've ever driven, I should say. Anyways, whatever. Just wanted to say a Kanye lyric. What do you think I RAV4? To push a fucking RAV4? Dot got rejected hard. 3149. No. Mutombo style. Mutombo style. No. I met Dikembe Mutombo in a hotel in Miami one time. Took a picture with him. I look like I'm 3 feet tall. Have that picture somewhere. It was on Twitter. Posted on Twitter once upon a time. So yeah, I think you want to get above 31 before you start messing with Dot here, and like a close above, not this savage wick fake out. You want this, you know. Otherwise, I still think 2266. It hasn't come down and hit it. That would be a great entry. That's my view. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. 2 low down G's going crazy. Wow, look at it. Someone here you're in Gainesville, Florida. It's lovely out there, isn't it? In Gainesville. I know that place. Let's see what's going on here with DUSK, which is pumping. Looking at the weekly chart here, because up only, right? Let's see. There's a level. Here's a level. Here's a level. I don't think you're going to revisit these, but we might as well get them on the chart. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? But this is in price discovery. So if you ever get a retest of 46 cents, holy moly, you buy the hell out of that. I don't think we're coming down that far, but that's the weekly. So let's go in. Oh, look, my circle made it. But my lines did not. Whatever. Days, hours, forget you. All right, but let's go into the daily. I think still that same. There's that 46, right? So maybe, well, you already flipped this one. If you're looking like you made a new all-time high here, but that's been flipped. So 66 would be a really nice little entry. Even 94, maybe. I mean, look, you got all these little levels in here. I'll call this one here. Ish. Yeah, but listen, we don't need all those levels. We don't need all that. This is the one you would buy if it came down. Otherwise, you know, you got this big one from 46 over here. Yeah, this is parabolically up. The problem is major volume here, spike here, but generally decreasing volume with increasing price. Not necessarily what you want to see. So let's check the RSI. I don't know. Not quite bearish divergence yet. I mean, you have one there, but that's too big. I don't care about one that far, and that's way played out. Looking all right in terms of RSI. This could continue to push. I would just watch volume. At least you're getting another spike today. The daily will close bigger. This looks good. Looks like DUSK is one of those few right now where you could say buy the dip. So if you get a dip, buy it. Maybe down here, 89 cents, these highs, 94, something like that. But yes, you're trying to buy dips on DUSK, assuming it will continue up. Filecoin, nothing. Captain, nothingness. Instead of drawing a line, let's do this. Okay. Something like this to show you why this whole area is significant. Doesn't have to be exact. Maybe from this high here, right? Look at all that price action. But most notably, you've got this, and then the retests as resistance there. So I would say I'm not at all interested in this below that level. You do have a level here that's lower. right here, which is off all these highs over here, but we'll just draw it right here. Okay. I'm not really that interested unless this line breaks, but you can start talking about this if we make a strong move above that blue level. Otherwise, man, I don't know. This looks like a bear flag, right? Something like this, because you have this low here. That's not a chart you want to mess with at the moment. Bottom line, doesn't look great. What are you guys talking about over here? I'm just a poor boy from a poor family, spending his night on his monstrosities. Christopher, you are a kind man, and your nice comments and general air of awesomeness is never missed on these streams. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Can you say hi to my daughter? She loves you and go crazy when you come on. That's dope. Dougie Stone's daughter, Bella Stone. What is up? How you doing today? How old is Bella? How old is Bella? I can't believe I have kids that like me. I feel like maybe I need to watch my language then. Watch my language. Anyways, here we go. HNT, USDT, Helium Network Token. I'm bullish on this, and I don't own it. For some reason, I've just never gotten it. Just never gotten it. Never gotten it, right? Never bought it. Got people like putting miners and all over the place, and I just didn't do it. I had this trade here, I told you guys. Had this trade here, I told you guys. Had this trade here, I told you guys. This looks good, though, to continue up. I mean, that's a pretty clean breakout with a target of $59 from here. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. So maybe if you're looking to trade it like really granular, come down into here, you got this other little sort of descending wedge, but we want to have this break out of here and target $59. But this looks good on that breakout. That just looks good. Looks good. She's 2? Bella, you can hang out with my son, Miles. He's yelling at me from the other room right now. Last time on Monday, you guys might remember he was kicking the walls. Today, he's telling us he wants to escape and get out. And it's not bedtime. It's not bedtime. It's not bedtime. That's what I keep saying. Hasn't HNT lost horizontal support in that chart? What did I miss? What did I miss? Possible? Guy. I'm just a guy. You mean like here? I don't know. It's not such a convincing level. I don't know if the level's here. I don't know if it's here. It could be any of these highs. I would say that it just hasn't broken resistance yet, like if you drew it here or something. But I like this breakout and this move up, but that's why I would say you got to get above this line. That's why I drew that, because if that happens, you'll be above any horizontals. But that's a good, worthwhile observation. What's up, Bella? Bella, Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bo, Bella, Banana, Fana, Fofella, me, my, Momella, Bella. Luna USDT, just staying bullish. Staying bullish. Staying bullish. Here we go. I'm only going to say good words and sing Disney songs now. There's a line in the song, it's just singing, it calls me. I know Bella likes Moana. So here we go. I'd be looking for this retest. Luna, you want to get in if you can, right? And so that's not a line. I don't want to draw a line. What's Bella's favorite Disney movie? Does she watch movies yet? I don't know. Our 2-year-old's just kind of getting into the TV thing a little more. I would say if you can get a retest of 78, that this looks really, really good. And if you need to find a support to invalidate it, maybe something like that. Okay? Super easy. But listen, let's get rid of this. We know how good it's done. Moana. Make way, make way. I think we can get rid of all this too. Luna just still looks bullish, guys. And you can just play the levels. If it loses one, start looking at the next one. LRC. Yeah, I think Luna falls. Maybe it does. Listen, if the market gets bad, like if the market gets uglier, the ones that have risen the most are going to fall the most. Take, for example, ADA during the last downtrend, right? Yeah. Awesome that Bella watches Scott. She's the only 2-year-old that knows how to do fib retracements. Yeah, her fib game is tight, so to speak. Fib game, super tight. LRC. Well, we had this breakout here. That was a trade in the newsletter. Holy epic. Didn't take it myself. Wasn't paying attention. I have this thing for offering people great not financial advice that I don't take myself. Something like this happening. It's weird. No, I don't like that. But we do have a clear sort of, you had this double toppiness right here. That's why I had that line, because was theoretically a double top, but it already sort of broke through. We can put this here. Let's just clean it up. Let's do this. Here we go. This is how we're going to look at LRC. We're going to view it as a range, because that's really more what's happening, I think, than any of these patterns. Yeah, look at that. Right under the 50 MA, right under the EQ. This is your range. You really want to break out of it, but you definitely want to break above this EQ at about 248. Otherwise, you're looking at the bottom of the range. This has been strongly rejected multiple times here at this EQ. That's that dash line. Wouldn't touch that for now. Wouldn't touch that for now. God, first tooth fairy, Luna versus ADA. I'm not talking about fundamentals. I'm just saying that, when something pumps a lot, when the market goes bad, that tends to be where people look. They go, what do I have that's still in profit? I got to sell that. Not generally the right approach, but yeah. Where do you trade that you can do stop loss? Voyager doesn't seem to. Yeah, Voyager I primarily use for investing, dollar cost averaging, yield. I do trade there, but only if I'm like buying Bitcoin for my longer stack. They do not have stop loss. I trade on Binance US. Every once in a while, I'll go on to Coinbase Pro if I need to do something that's there. Most of the DEXs don't have stop losses, so I just take much smaller positions, frankly. All right, well, that was a bad idea. This is Marathon Digital Holdings. You might have seen that these guys just bought like $1 billion worth of mining equipment because you watched my stream this morning, right? You watched it. But these dudes are Chads. This is a stock. This is stonky. It's that went well. Let's try this again. I think we're in a little ascending channel. Not necessarily a bad thing, but worth watching. I think that's what we're doing right now. Not a bull flag. Bull flag has to be descending, guys. Bull flag has to be descending. Looking at your comments over here. Too much going on. Can't do it. I don't know, man. Testing this 50 MA here on the weekly. I don't know if you want to lose that. Kind of looks like Bitcoin, right? Not surprising since it's a Bitcoin company. But yeah, you have this drop a couple weeks ago and consolidation here, right? That's Bitcoin. So look at this. A couple weeks down, consolidation here, right at the 50 MA on the weekly. Interesting. Interesting, I say. Let's fix that a little bit. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Montanu is all you need. I've seen Moana so many times in my life. I've played Moana so many times. Oh, no.
Oh, no. We suck again.
Is that it? I can't even hear the samples right now. So I don't know if that was it. I think that was it. Let me turn up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, no, we suck again.
We suck again.
There you go. Oh, no, we suck again. Thinking of going into mining, would love to have a partner for it. I mean, I just use Compass, but now you can't get them. I'm waiting for a bunch of them to go online, but they've been a great partner for that. Very easy. Very easy. I don't know what to say here on Merit, to be quite honest, guys. Let's go to the daily. I think we'll get a descending line. We can at least try to take a look at. We'll call it that. But yeah, I mean, this lost the 50 MA, lost the 200 MA on the daily. Bitcoin is still trying to hold the 200. I mean, this looks like a Bitcoin chart in that regard. Started dropping before Bitcoin, though. Coffee o'clock. Coffee o'clock. 2 p.m. And I forgot to drink it before. Yeah, maybe if you break that line, but I'm not seeing much here on the Marathon Digital Holdings chart. MATIC. Disappointing. This is what we saw at the end of the last little alt bull run as well. Remember, we saw coins hit price discovery and then fail on the retest. Worth noting. Saw that a lot. It's got this line right here. Break. You think you're going to go up and then no. But that said, I mean, this is still looking extremely bullish. If the market does not dump aggressively, I would say this should continue back up. Or you still got low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. So anything above like here, 174 puts in the higher low. This is a good question. Any of you have any time having fun in the metaverse as of yet? I've walked around in Decentraland and I've got my Oculus, so I feel like I'm metaversal. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this sort of forms up here, to be quite honest. Let's even look. Let's do this. Right. Cool. Maybe even here. There's a lot of levels, but this is still a very bullish chart with a slight retrace. I just would have liked to see it hold 270, but we're at 260. We could be there by the time the stream is done. I think MATIC will continue to go up. If you get a more significant dip, enjoy. I'm just not convinced that the whole market is not going to dip, right? So who knows? I'm well metaversed. That's right. Well metaversed. Clever. Clever. See what you did there. It must be because you're a year older now, crucified. So your insights, you got smart. You got smarter. This level, 0.00005055, has been key on Nexo Bitcoin for a long time. Broke it for a little while, and now, I mean, this is just ranging. I don't see how you could trade this right here. Kid's talking to me from the other room. Less aggressively than last time. Daddy, wake up time. Not bedtime. It's not bedtime. I don't know, something like this. You know, not that fun. I don't see a reason to be in this at the moment. Let me rephrase. There's no reason to exit it if you're in it. But there is a reason to not look at it for now, like most of the market. There's a Top Golf on Oculus. What's the best golf game on Oculus? Anyone tell me that? Anyone tell me that? I have not played golf in the metaverse yet. I've played mini golf and it's popping. But I've got to play real golf. Anything's better than my actual golf game. Hey, Mr. Spam Guy, already checked dot. Rewind. It's alphabetical. I don't see anything here. 1. I still think that's your line. Yeah, this chart's accurate. Still had this major breakout here, led to a new all-time high. That's your basically fresh all-time high was right there. All these layer ones, man, so popping. The year of the layer one. It's been the year of the layer one. Yeah, mini golf is dope. Mini golf is dope. Dell refuses to take naps in nighttime as well. Yeah, our daughter gave up naps at like 2.5. It was devastating. And our son seems to be on that path, but only because we wore him out and got him off schedule when we went on vacation last week. That's what happens. You give them like 1 week off their schedule and it's a wrap. They're like, never napping again. Sorry, you don't get that break ever. Sorry. Yeah, this is the Harmony chart. Again, I mean, listen, if you think the market's going to go up 22.995, 22 cents, almost 23 cents right here, could be a buy. That was the all-time high here. Support, major resistance, flip. It's really the first test. I'd wait for a break of that descending line. ROON BTC, kind of like run DMs. ROON BTC, be a good shirt, actually. I'm looking at what you guys say. We call it golf. Yeah, we play golf. Play Gorn on your Oculus. Let out some. What's Gorn? What is a Gorn? Is that a thing? Shining like a treasure from a sudden pirate wreck. Scrub the deck. Oh, Maui. Honey. Doesn't rhyme. Ever seen something so shiny? Jermaine. Yeah, I think you meant porn, but he's talking about the Gorn. Not yeah, like I apparently like Facebook Oculus porn is a thing, like 3D, and it's probably like I'm sure it's very great, but isn't the browser inside Oculus like a Facebook native browser? Like I know everybody has your data, but like do you literally want like it like broadcasting to Facebook that you're watching porn in some weird goggles? Don't know, man. Don't know. Don't know. What's the trade-off there? Don't know. Don't know. ROON BTC still in this massive ascending channel thing. Nothing doing. Again, though, kind of like if you went into like the 4-hour, probably like flipping support right here. Right there. Look at it on the daily again. Ever seen someone so shiny? Yeah, I mean, there you go. Like Zuckerberg appears halfway through. He's like, hey, just let you know I'm here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Seems like a bad idea. I don't know. I don't do Gorn in my headset. That's a funny comment. That's just funny. Yeah. Might get some special reality. Man, I don't see anything on this chart. Just a big ass slow channel. You could buy that though, 0.0001470. That's a nice little local flip. Still got this resistance right here that you haven't even reclaimed the highs from after the dump, right? Which is like right here. So I don't know. Wouldn't touch it. Be like MC Hammer. Can't touch that. Oh, look, we are 1 hour and $3 away from potential bullish divergence on the 4-hour chart. We got to get below 47,543 at close. Sandbox looks good. I almost posted this in the newsletter today, but I was hesitant because market crap. What I don't like is that this kind of rounding out like this, right? And then usually that ends up being one of these. But this is a very key level, and this is a flip to support. And these have missed, and now it kind of basically came within like a few pennies of hitting. And that should send you here. The old setup, like in a good market, you have this descending line, you have the break. You should go back up to the top of that line. If the market's crappy, you get this little bullish move, and then you float down and ride that line, and then you have fun staying poor. If you're looking to trade something, though, I mean, this looks like a decent setup. You've got tweezer bottoms here on the daily, potentially, just like you did there. Went up. You're right at support. Pretty decent. You could do worse. If Bitcoin stays stable, you could do worse than that. Shiny. You guys are hilarious. So much Gorn. So much Gorn. Thanks. Took me 3 months to get rid of the crab song. It's back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everyone wants to listen to the giant crab song. Tamatoa. Tamatoa is his name, in case you're wondering. SNX, interesting spot, right? That's actually to make it more exacty. Right there. You could do worse because look at that. That's also these highs. You could do worse than this. Synthetics. Strong support. Even close. Temporary break below. Perfect resistance. Now perfect flip to support. Great risk reward. If I was going to trade this, I'm not, by the way. Absolutely not even thinking about it. But this is how I would approach it. Wow. Why would my stop loss be all the way down there, you ask? I don't know. Nobody knows. I put my stop below these lows. Well, it's not that great of a risk reward, to be honest. You'd have to have a tighter stop, sort of a riskier position. But you could also justify doing it like this. You could say, what the hell, man? Give me my stop loss back. Okay. There. You would enter right at that line. You could even, I don't know, maybe like your safe stop is down here. Something like that. Your real target is right there. You have more upside than that if it breaks through, but that's generally kind of the trade. Safer would even be to put it down below this, But then the risk reward is just pretty bad. That's why I wouldn't necessarily take this trade, because it's not a very clear invalidation. But if you're playing this line at 555, you could do this, you know, just say, listen, if it breaks that line, I'm not even messing with any of this down here. And then you've got a 11.58 risk reward ratio. It's a really good trade, but you have to know that you're, you know, taking a 10% chance you get stopped out, which is fine because you're getting 11 to 1 odds on the upside. Yeah. Yeah. See what's next. Let us see. Solana. I mean, still just hugging this 177. Remember, I bought 177, sold it at like 182, barely made any money. It nuked through, then I felt stupid, and now we're back below. Well, now I want to bounce off this. I'll buy Solana if it comes back, like does one of these, you know? I'll come back in. I want to own Solana. This is one of those ones that I just kind of kept missing and wasn't paying enough attention. What is a live journal? I don't know. Is that like where I write down all my thoughts at night and my emotions and stuff? Okay, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you really got to just decide, like, break of this or break of that. Key support. Does not, you know, you have a descending wedge here. That's not a pattern. That's your pattern. Unfortunately, it's really weird. You do have this nice support and this nice descending resistance. In between that, we're going to chop around. I don't know what to do with Solana right here. I just know that I want to own it eventually. It'd be really fun to buy it again down like 137, you know, down here. Oh God, here, $1.16. That'd be awesome. I don't think it's going to go that low. Possible. I don't think it's going to go that low. Now I don't think 177 is so buyable anymore. It's been tested from both sides aggressively. Oh man, these charts. Oy vey. That hit its target. That's what you want from your breakout, right? Retest, moon, right to the target, bearish SFP down. Clear signal. Clear signal. If you want to own a tungsten cube, go buy one. My journal, oh, live journal, that thing before MySpace. Do you guys remember Friendster? Man, Friendster. Yeah. This is kind of level-ish. I don't know why I get Peter and the Wolf stuck in my head. There's a really big support, man. You buy the hell out of 239 here on SRM. That was a trade in the newsletter from $4 up to $12.98. Fun, right? Clear top, bearish. So now I would say do this again. Wait till it breaks this line. That's what I do. I'll put this alarm off, and it's going to go off in like a month. So, oh, cool. Good reminder. I don't see how you buy it right now. No, sir. You got a clear resistance here-ish. Maybe we'll call it local support here. You're ranging between those two levels. Have fun trying to figure that out. Stacks. It's not ideal. Got rejected there, but I think that's over. Got to get back above 285 and like closing candles above it. You want one of these, right? Buying in here. Otherwise, you could chest this level again, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's a big support. Try it till it works. You're basically ranging between these two levels. And you're right in the middle, so there's nothing to do there. Sushi been pumping, huh? Sushi. Big hype on Sushi again lately. Look at that. And look, we had the line, just had to break it and go up. I wasn't paying attention. That's a lot of volume on that selling candle, even though price didn't go down that far. I don't know. Got to get above $10. Miami, January 17th. You're a speaker. What are you addressing? Let me look that up for you. The North American Bitcoin Conference. Here's the topic. It's a pretty awesome. I can't remember exactly what the topic is. I have a meeting about it soon, but I'm sitting on a panel with 4 or 5 people. And it's myself, Steve Ehrlich, the CEO of Voyager, Alon Gorin from Gorin Draper, and 2 other people. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I think it's about just a general thing about like investing in Bitcoin and strategies and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to be there at the James L. Knight Center, I think it's called, in Miami that weekend. It's going to be fun. You guys should come. Guys should come. Come on down. Come on down. I do a lot of these things, but I've been passing on them mostly. That one seemed fun. Go to Miami. If you see there we go. I don't know. This looks like pretty much the chart. So you're between these 2 levels. I want to be above $10, right? This was a clear support, clear rejected resistance. So you're looking for this. That's the trade. If you can get it on Sushi. Theta. Yikes. Never happened. Didn't break out. Failed. Epic fail on the big ass inverted head and shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders. These are good patterns we're seeing here. It's not a cup and handle at the bottom. That's not a thing, by the way. But that's a terrible candle. That's a perfect shooting star. Or like gravestone. Look at that. Cool. Don't see those that often. So I would say, actually, you got some support right here on Theta. Like a lot of these are sitting at support. So if we go up, great. If we go down, bye. Bye-bye everything. Oh, bye-bye everything. I'm tired. Look at that coffee. Look at that. Hit. And I have a podcast at 3. I'm interviewing Eric Weiss, who is the guy who orange pilled Michael Saylor. It's going to be great. Flip here. So what is this line? Yeah, that's your main support. Got super resistance here-ish. Here. Yikes. Bad. Yeah, those are your levels. Play it as you see fit. Play it as you see it fit. Vet was going up, then it went down. Gotta get up to get down. Here, let's draw this how we would have drawn the Bitcoin chart after the drop. Give you an idea. Because this is really what we're looking at, right? Yeah, just like Bitcoin, you had this move down, big dumpy, and the bounce. And there you go. Let's look. Ooh, we might get that bullish divergence in play. Look. Does that look similar to you? Let's take a look. I don't know. It's kind of similar to me. Right? I bet that's also like a 68 retrace. Let's see. Right up to the golden pocket almost. This one was at the 50%, which I talk about all the time. You get that 50% reaction every time. So Bitcoin even made it further. There. Yeah. Good luck. If you're in this range, I see no reason to be touching it at all ever. Silver. Somebody asked for silver. Well, that hit its target. I had posted that in the newsletter. There was an inverse head and shoulders kind of thing. Hit its target right there. Rejected at the EQ. This is a huge range. That's all that's happening with silver. And it keeps sweeping the lows and going up and getting rejected at the EQ. No reason to buy silver here, though. You either wanted it down here at 21 or you want it above 25. And finally,
I want my $2!
XRP. Still just wanting that $2. Got to 196 on the last run. XRP right here, big ass Full pennant, actually. But symmetrical triangle, I would call it at this point. If it breaks up, good. If it breaks down, bad. That's literally the entire view I got for you on there.
I want my $2.
Greatest movies of all time. That's all the charts we got, which is good because I do have to do a lot of prep for a podcast today. Got a lot going on today, man. Today's one of those days. One of those days. But look, Bitcoin, guys, there's that dip. If it can hold RSI above here and head up, I think we've bottomed for this little run. Then we'll go back up here to the 50s. Everyone will get super bullish, and then it'll shit. Yeah. Since the market looks so indecisive, would you move to stable coins if you're an investor and just about even right now? No. You didn't invest. You didn't invest with the idea that you're going to exit to a trade. I wouldn't. You can. Like, what if it rips from here? Then you're going to buy higher. You don't know what's going to happen. So, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Guys, that's it. So listen, do me a favor. There's a few hundred of you here. Just click on that link right down below. DYDX. Check them out. Check them out. Click on that link. It's an awesome decentralized exchange. Behaves like a centralized exchange, but without the gas fees. Check them out. Guys, I will be back tomorrow morning at, what time do we do stuff? 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be great. You're going to want to be there because you like me. And it's going to be really probably, it could be the last live of the year because Friday is the holiday and I've got a video recorded for that. So come on and check me out tomorrow morning. Peace.